So what are some of the predictable people problems that church leaders might need to be prepared for as they're leading through a season of growth?
The first, I think, is just if you're a growing church, you're going to hit a point where you don't have enough staff and volunteers. I know that we've talked about this on the podcast several times, but that has been a headline issue this year for churches. Just where do we find staff? How do we re-engage volunteers? When you're shy of people in those spaces, we get those repetitive use injuries, right? We start using all the same people all the time, and your staff maybe don't have a life outside of the church. So that's one predictable one. Another one is you're going to discover leadership inadequacies, meaning you're going to start to notice that some of your team members have hit the lid. When I do staffing and structures and we assess leadership capacity, just like what they're leading out of now, what their potential is, that is always a huge learning on site. Most churches in these growth season, they start to see that people are doing ministry, like they've got maybe too many doers on their staff. Balls start to get dropped because you're asking people to lead above their capacity. They really don't have the skill set to do the things we want them to do when we move them beyond their capacity. And then I actually think the staff get frustrated because they probably used to be great at their job and now they feel like they're not. They're scrambling a little bit.